Canada's ecosystem is gradually being destroyed by wild emerald ash boars. How did Canadian farmers deal with wild boars? Leave number 1 and find out with me now. After 3.5 months of pregnancy, this wild boar gave birth to 8 wild boar cubs. Here is the farmer's farm after about a week. The baby wild boars begin to walk and eat plants around the area. They dig up the plants they like, and they eat insects on the leaves. The pigs then go to the lake shore to drink water and find more food, making the area around the lake heavy, contaminated. Wild boars use their snouts to find larvae and worms under the mud. Wild boar are a concern for Canadians. What did they do to stop their actions? Once farmers determine the number of wild boar herds and know about their activities, their routine is to start preparing traps to catch a series of wild boars. This process requires technique and experience because wild boars are very sensitive and alert to potential dangers. However, this could be a way to control wild boar populations and protect the natural environment from their overcrowding. Impact on how many pigs this trap can trap? These are questions that are asked and many people wonder. This trap can hold 10 adult wild boars. Is this trap safe? Of course. Take a look here. These are pigs weighing about 250 to 300 pounds, searching for food at night. In this trap, a lot of grain has been placed, which is an attractive bait for them, as each wild boar enters the trap to enjoy the grain. Other animals in the herd will also continue to come later. It seemed they discovered something, so after a while they felt safe, so they ran away. They continued to enter the trap to eat. After entering the trap, they are very scared and try to break the trap door. Run away when encountering wild boars like this. You should stay away from them. Otherwise, they will attack you. Trapping wild boars can only partially help prevent the growth of wild boar populations. But the pigs that escaped the trap once again ran away, becoming a formidable one. The challenge is to help wild boars learn how to hide in dense forests and mountains that will be their new refuge. Under the shade of forest trees and bushes, they feel safer and are more difficult to catch directly. Have you ever gone into the forest to hunt wild pigs? After a long time of being hunted by wild boars, the wild boar's senses have become very sharp and alert to every hiss of leaves. Changes in the wind or even a distant murmur can agitate them and make them ready to run away. in danger, they will cry out to signal the whole herd, and in the blink of an eye, they can suddenly run away in any direction, even swimming expertly through the water. Hunting wild boars in the mountains becomes quite difficult, especially when they are familiar with the terrain and know how to take advantage of the natural environment to avoid being chased. This is an exciting and challenging adventure race. Hunters require patience and skill to be able to deal with wild pigs in the wild. In this area, two farmers will go to the observation deck to wait for wild boars. You see, this herd of wild boars is quite large. Can you count how many wild boars there are? Please leave the number of wild boars you counted below in the comments section. In a herd, the process of hunting wild boar is an adventurous and challenging task, requiring patient skills and an understanding of the behavior of wild animal hunters. Note, they often have to use wild tricks like tracks and scent to find the pig's location when close enough. The hunt becomes an exciting race between humans and wild boars. Hunters must have agility and skill in using traditional methods or modern weapons to kill targets quickly and effectively. In terms of immersing yourself in the wild and facing the challenges of the natural environment, it should be noted that wild boar hunting must comply with regulations and laws on environmental and wildlife protection to ensure the sustainability of this activity. A very unique measure is being implemented here to control the growth of the wild boar population. This tiger has been equipped with GPS and released into the forest. Canadian farmers will allow the tiger to attack and hunt wild boars, one of the species that terrify wild boars because of their fast attack speed. Black bears are exactly famous in Canada. They have greater strength than wild boars, so catching and controlling them is also much easier. One brown bear caught a young wild boar in one evening, showing that this measure is effective in preventing the growth of wild boar populations. Do you like this method? If so, leave the number 1. Otherwise, if you don't like it, leave the number 0 in the comments section. Australia has approximately 300 to 400 invasive animal species spread across Australia. Among them, The most prominent is the dingo dog that was brought to Australia as a hunting animal. However, they later became a serious problem, causing damage to Australia's agriculture and natural environment. They have become one of the leading invasive species, causing damage to native wildlife, causing ecological imbalance and creating significant costs for governments and farmers to control and mitigate their negative effects. The most important thing is that dingo dogs directly affect the economy and livestock. Farmers living in Australia told me that dingo dogs cause about $60 million in damage each year to Australian livestock farms, especially sheep farming. The reason they attack sheep is usually due to their hunting instincts and adaptations to their natural habitat. The parts of the dingo dog that affect its hunting behavior are mainly its sharp canines and the ability to move quickly, helping them attack and kill target opponents effectively. In recent years, dingo dogs have caused serious damage to kangaroo populations with their fast-running speed and hunting skills. They often take advantage of this ability to chase kangaroos, causing discomfort to the kangaroo population, which plays an important role in maintaining ecosystem balance by controlling the growth of plants and species, other plants. Their sudden decline could lead to environmental damage and a decline in food sources for many people. In Australia, reduced kangaroo numbers due to dingo attacks could have a major economic impact on people who rely on this source of income. This increases pressure on measures to control dingoes and protect kangaroo populations. The most effective method to address the economic and environmental damage caused by dingoes is to use hunting to legally manage dingo populations. However, it is important that the use of dingo hunting equipment comply with wildlife rules and regulations to ensure a balance between controlling dingoes and protecting the natural ecosystem. Although dingoes are harmful to agriculture, hunting methods need to be made more humane and civilized. In addition, the use of hunting weapons can affect the environment because cigarette smoke is released directly into the environment, reducing biodiversity. When it comes to controlling dingoes, there is a more interesting method that does not hurt them, which is to use traps to trap them. One of the common traps used to catch dingoes in Australia is the water trap. This type of trap is designed to grip the dingo's legs as they enter, to keep them from escaping. How to set this trap is extremely important to ensure effectiveness in catching dingoes. Users need to find a suitable location that is usually near paths or trails that dingoes often pass. The trap clamps tightly onto their legs, causing damage and holding them. The use of this leg trap can be considered more effective than the use of hunting equipment, as it helps to safely capture and control dingoes without having to stun. This also helps minimize the risk of harm to humans and other animals in natural habitats. However, the use of foot traps also needs to be done carefully and in compliance with environmental protection regulations and wildlife laws. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the important mission of controlling wild boars to reduce crop damage for farmers in the United States and Canada. Remember that these skilled hunters are authorized to use firearms for hunting. So please adhere to the laws set by your country and state. If you are ready, please leave number 1 below in the comments section. If you think wild boar hunters are ruthless, consider the consequences they have caused. According to USDA data, the United States corn yield in 2022 was approximately 394 million tons. However, wild boars have inflicted damage of up to 10%. Each year, they ravage crops and cause significant losses, estimated at $5.1 million in the US and around $3.1 million in Canada. Wild boars in the United States, commonly known as European wild boars, Suscrofa, are remarkable wild animals in terms of size and weight. They have a length ranging from 1.2 to 2.1 meters and a shoulder height from 60 to 95 centimeter, with an average weight ranging from 50 to 200 kilogram. However, some individuals can weigh over 300 kilogram depending on environmental conditions and nutrition. Wild boars have coarse and thick fur, with colors varying from brown and black to mixed shades. They are omnivores, consuming a variety of foods such as grains, grass, fruits, and even small animals. Particularly noteworthy is their strong reproductive capability, a crucial characteristic of wild boars, with the ability to give birth to multiple offspring in a year. They can pose a significant threat, capable of causing harm to 5 adults simultaneously. Therefore, caution is advised when encountering them, and it is recommended to avoid areas where wild boars are known to frequent. For small herds of wild boars, farmers can use a net for trapping, just like this. However, if dealing with larger-sized wild boars, the trap needs to be more secure, as you can see in the previous section of the video. Wild boars often choose to live near water sources because water plays a crucial role in their survival and reproduction. Water sources not only provide vital drinking water but also create favorable conditions for breeding and caring for their young. Areas near water also offer protected advantages, as wild boars can use water as a means to evade predators. Additionally, aquatic environments are typically diverse, offering plentiful food sources and hunting opportunities, allowing wild boars to adapt flexibly to their surroundings. Leveraging this understanding, hunters often seek wild boars in marshes, water holes, and along riverbanks.
Jesus.
Before the start of a new hunting season, farmers collaborate with hunters to locate the lairs of wild boars for hunting. This significantly minimizes the damage to crops. However, it's only a reduction, as it's challenging to completely eradicate these wild boars. Due to the abundance of prey, hunters can comfortably choose the best meal for themselves, often opting for newly grown wild boars with tender and flavorful meat. This helps reduce the cost of food for people over time. Wild boars, smart in survival strategies, often prefer to be active at night. This behavior not only helps them avoid high temperatures and glaring sunlight, but also provides safety by avoiding predators. Additionally, feeding at night not only helps them conserve energy from food more efficiently, but also allows them to take advantage of the diverse and unique environment during the nighttime. This habit is a subtle expression of adaptation and flexibility in natural life. However, no matter how wise they are, wild boars cannot escape the keenness of hunters and farmers. Next, we will explore the world of elephants, large, intelligent, and surprising animals. If you are excited about these elephants, please leave number 2 below in the comments section. Elephants, the largest land mammals weighing up to 6 tons, are remarkably fascinating creatures. Their most distinctive feature is their long and flexible trunk, which serves not only for feeding, but also for bathing, and even greeting one another within the herd. Apart from their impressive size, elephants are known for their intelligence and ability to communicate with each other through sounds and gestures. They often live in herds, with the oldest female elephant leading and guiding the herd's activities. As herbivores, elephants primarily feed on leaves, fruits, and grass. The variety in their diet helps them maintain their health and energy, allowing them to thrive in diverse and challenging natural environments. Elephants, one of the mammals with one of the longest gestation periods, last up to 22 months. After giving birth, female elephants invest a considerable amount of time caring for and protecting their calves, which can extend for several years. They are also known as omnivores, capable of consuming various types of food, including fruits and vegetables. With their strong nature and large body, they often show aggression and can attack other animals as an exciting form of entertainment. Not satisfied with their playful instincts, this herd of elephants often amuses themselves by running onto roads, causing traffic jams and inconveniences for humans. This animal shows more daring when not only limited to teasing, but also dares to attack cars on the road. Oh no, unforeseen. The elephants recklessly crossed all limits, directly attacking people's houses, causing significant damage and causing a stir in the community. The dangerous threat from these animals becomes bolder as they attack and threaten passersby, causing people to fear and panic in their attempts to escape. To prevent the danger from ferocious elephants, the people made a strong decision by summoning top hunters. With sophisticated hunting techniques and high precision, this group of hunters took down elephants in just a moment. How do you feel about how people deal with rampaging elephants attacking the city? Please share your opinion with us by leaving a comment below. Wild monkeys often attack and destroy crops, causing damage to agricultural production. Wild monkeys can be a source of dangerous diseases for humans, such as Zika virus, dengue fever, and rabies. They often attack and scratch people, causing the risk of injury and infection. The presence of monkey feces can cause environmental and water pollution, threatening the health of the community. Wild monkeys can become aggressive and attack humans, especially children. They can cause traffic accidents when appearing on the street. Monkeys can also damage public equipment and pose a danger to people using it. It even boldly jumped up to block the car's front. To control the increasing number of wild monkeys, the U.S. government allows the use of controlled hunting methods. This activity is carried out by licensed hunters and is subject to strict regulations. They use common hunting equipment such as guns, traps, and nets. They even use fruits to lure them. Use ripe fruit or other attractive food strategically placed to create an attractive lure. When monkeys approach and try to get food, they will seize the opportunity to catch the monkey. Guns used to hunt monkeys are usually rifles or shotguns, often used with lead bullets or tranquilizer bullets. The hunter will hide and wait for the monkey to appear. When monkeys come close, they will shoot in the head or chest to take down their prey. Hunters are licensed people who know how to use guns and must be knowledgeable about monkey behavior, and also need to be able to handle situations, dangerous situations, and comply with safety regulations. In addition, they use more humane methods with monkeys by using live traps, using cage traps or clamp traps to capture monkeys alive. Traps are placed in areas where monkeys often visit. Wait when the monkey gets caught in the trap. The hunter will come to handle it. Ripe fruits are used as bait to attract monkeys into traps or target areas. Usually the fruits that monkeys like are bananas, mangoes, and papayas. The use of this fruit enhances the effectiveness of traps and reduces the risk of injury to monkeys. Catching monkeys with traps requires patience and skill, with the aim of not causing harm to the animal, and at the same time ensuring the safe collection of data or carrying out necessary measures. Catching monkeys using net traps is a delicate process and requires thoroughness. First, a net system was established tightly and hidden, so as not to arouse suspicion among the monkeys. Nets are often placed in places where monkeys often appear or pass by. Use ripe fruit or other attractive food placed strategically on the net, creating an attractive lure when monkeys approach and try to get food. The net will quickly and effectively close. Catching monkeys using net traps requires patience and skill, with the aim of not causing harm to the animal and at the same time ensuring the safe collection of data or carrying out necessary measures. The controversy surrounding wild monkey hunting always arises with two opposing views. Some people believe that this operation is cruel and unnecessary, while the U.S. government asserts that this is a measure to protect people's health, property, and safety. The wild monkey population is not only an issue confined to a specific area, but is also the collective responsibility of the entire community. Safeguarding our shared habitat and ensuring social well-being are crucial goals. Have you ever encountered a wild monkey before? If so, what measures have you taken to address this situation? Please share your opinions and experiences to collaboratively explore appropriate solutions. Let's create a balance between humans and wild monkeys, allowing all living beings to coexist harmoniously in the same habitat. The bighorn sheep population is increasing rapidly due to high fertility, leading to a shortage of food and living space. This threatens the economic stability of farmers as they attack fields, destroying crops and stockpiles, as well as causing danger to traffic participants when appearing on the highway, causing traffic congestion and unnecessary accidents. They even attacked this car by ramming it directly into the front of the car. Bighorn sheep hunting is becoming an important solution to control encroachment and protect people's livelihoods in the U.S. Therefore, licensing bighorn sheep hunting to farmers is necessary to control number and protect their assets. However, to do this job, hunters need special skills and experience to approach and take down bighorn sheep in rugged, mountainous environments. Hunting needs to be done in a planned and responsible manner, avoiding affecting the genetic diversity of the population and ensuring the safety of both hunters and surrounding people.
Smoked him. He's done.
Is he?
Down.
However, hunting bighorn sheep also poses many challenges, including high adaptability to mountainous environments and the risk of using firearms in residential areas. To address these challenges, it is necessary to improve the skills and knowledge of hunters, coordinate between authorities and local communities, as well as research and apply other control methods such as sterilization. To move. Bighorn lamb is not only a popular dish loved by many people, but is also unique with its rich flavor, combining the deliciousness of beef with its characteristic softness and sweetness. In addition, bighorn lamb is a source of high-quality protein, providing essential vitamins that support brain and nervous system function. If you want to discover a unique and flavorful culinary experience, there's nothing stopping you from enjoying a juicy piece of bighorn lamb. This is definitely an opportunity to discover new flavors and enjoy the characteristic aroma of this meat. The constant invasion of snow geese into cities and farms is a worrying problem, and people are trying to find solutions to stop it. Snow geese freely swim and roam around the lakeshore area, polluting the water source. The dog is bigger, but it is not afraid to attack, even making the dog afraid and run away. These big cows may seem aggressive, but the snow geese don't seem to be scared either. They fly in flocks to invade different fields. In many places, they were exterminated by farmers. Snow geese in the Americas often choose to live in the northern part of the continent, especially in the tundra regions of Alaska, Canada, and the northern United States. They make long migrations from warm lands in the summer to cold lands in the winter in search of food. Texas, Louisiana, and Florida are among the final destinations of their migration. Among the migratory geese, a few attack the city. The cause may stem from changes in the living environment, the scarcity of natural food sources, and the comfort of urban spaces compared to the natural environment. They are animals that reproduce rapidly at an exponential rate and are difficult to control. However, there are quite a few issues when these geese inhabit the streets, especially when they are breeding. It can be particularly dangerous when they are raising their young. For example, this pair of snow geese is willing to threaten passersby to protect their young. In the United States and Canada, hunting regulations are often managed and controlled at the state level. Each state may set unique rules and regulations regarding hunting. In many cases, having a hunting license and complying with specific state regulations is required. Factors such as hunting license, hunting season, types of animals that can be hunted, and especially safety when hunting are the basic principles that need to be paid attention to. To attract the attention of wild geese flying in the sky and call them to swoop down on the fields, hunters often use special tricks. Using artificial bait is one of the important ways to create attraction. The only current method of controlling wild goose invasions of farms and cities is through hunting. Farmers became excellent hunters, protecting their land. Join us for exciting hunts. Remember that you must have a license and follow the regulations if you want to participate. And always respect the laws of your country.